Good evening, Birmingham Trust, Mayor Hogue, Dr. Vinson, and Board of Trustees. It is an honor to give tonight's introduction for the Birmingham Land Trust presentation for the 2018-19 school year. As you know, Wylie ISD has been a proud recipient of the Birmingham Endowment for nearly 80 years. Thanks to a dream and vision of the Birmingham family, the Wylie ISD career and technical education students and advanced history and chemistry students benefit each year because of golden educational opportunities. We just want to say thank you for allowing us to be part of this special program and promoting student dreams that turn into a reality.
It all started in 1940 when Hattie and Frank Birmingham began the Franklin Ovid Birmingham Land Trust in memory of their late son. Today, several CTE groups, the AP Chemistry and the AP US History students of Wylie High and Wylie East benefit from the trust. In the Career Technology and Education classes, the students learn a trade that gives them another career opportunity they may not have had a chance to explore otherwise. The welding program at Wylie High School purchased an electromagnetic drill that allows them to get cleaner cuts.
It makes it easier to get projects done because we can make them look more professional and make them cleaner so then we can get them done faster because Mr. Nick is a perfectionist and if it's not done right, then it's not done at all.
This school year, the Birmingham Trust purchased additional metal inert gas welding units for the Wylie East Welding Department. These welders will help our students gain the needed workforce skills while using industry-grade equipment. The welding equipment was also used to fabricate students' projects for the Skills USA competition. The woodshop department was able to get Chromebooks for their classes to add portable technology to the program. In the audio-video production pathway, Wylie East got new cameras, tripods, and vital audio equipment that increases production value and allows more students to shoot on site at a time. Wylie High School audio-video ambassador Tyler Huffman explains the benefits the grant provides.
And so the teleprompters are what we use to read eye patch off of. So instead of having to, try and remember scripts, you can look directly into the camera and you can see the script while you're reading it, so it looks very natural. So that's basically how we've been doing eye patch ever since we got those. So we definitely needed more cameras because we have, of course, more people. But also, more updated cameras allow us to do a little bit more intricately shot videos. So, like the newest camera we got was the new Canon 80D, and so that actually has an audio input and output on it, so we're able to monitor the audio straight from the DSLR rather than just having to eyeball it from the audio level. So that's really, really helpful whenever we're out filming just on the go.
The graphic design program purchased a new color printer. Instructor Sarah Hamilton has already put it to use in her classroom.
We recently got this color printer. It prints 11 by 17 and prints on both sides. That allows us to make booklets and pamphlets to flyers. We've been working on the back to school flyers, Think College Thursday night flyers, and like I said, we make booklets and pamphlets, stuff like that for other organizations.
The robotics pathway got a new solar car thanks to the grant, and they will put it together as a class and will learn how to solder and the principle of Ohm's law, which ties into physics. They will be using a combination of teamwork and problem solving to complete the final product. The Wylie High Agriculture program competes in several shows, and the addition of a new trailer is more efficient for travel.
We had over 200 animals to start the year with on feed, and so hauling them to county shows and just shows in general can be kind of difficult, especially when we had two long trailers of the same size. So you're loading one to capacity and then one maybe has 5 or 6 animals. There's no point for that. You're wasting gas and you're wasting time. So having a smaller trailer that you can kind of control, you can separate the kids who have the more competitive animals and you're like, okay, we need to focus on them versus just throwing them all on and hoping for the best.
So personally, with our new bumper pull, which is a smaller trailer that's got the air conditioning unit and the heater, when we were hauling out to San Antonio, which is one of our major stock shows where I had a really competitive sheep and one of my friends had a really competitive sheep that we were taking there, we didn't really have the need to take a really big trailer because we were only hauling 2 sheep out there. So it was really nice to have the little bumper pull to haul out there with only 2 sheep. It was better for gas mileage and everything like that, and it helped keep the sheep really at tip-top shape because before they even go into the barn, they're sitting in the middle of a parking lot for the whole night. So it really, the air conditioning and everything like that really helps to keep us being really competitive.
This year, I had a pig that was like really, really good and had a chance of winning. So having a trailer where we could control the environment helped him gain 11 pounds on the way down there, and he was like performing the best he ever had.
In honor of Frank Birmingham's late sister, the Pearl Birmingham scholarships are given each year to 20 seniors. Past scholars like Jeff Carenza reflect on how the money has impacted his schooling and career.
I was blessed knowing even in high school I wanted a career in medicine. And so I knew that's going to take, undergrad degree, a higher degree, residency, and those things take money, right? So it's purely economic. So I knew I was very intentional about making sure that what I took at community college transferred to A&M. So that way every credit I took carried over. I did as many AP classes as I could do in high school, also obtaining credits to sort of further the career path. Absolutely. So having the Birmingham Grant scholarship allowed me to graduate undergrad without any debt.
After seeing her brother receive the Birmingham scholarship, Amy Carenza knew it was something she would strive for and ultimately receive.
I think it would have been excruciatingly difficult for my family to come up with the necessary cash flow to pay for the entire college experience without having to supplement with student debt. And it is something that as I've gotten older, and obviously I went into a career in finance, so I'm especially in tune and probably overly exposed to just the power of saving money, especially when you can start young. So the fact that I graduated college with no debt and 100% of my earnings after I paid for my living expenses could be saved or spent in a way that I could direct made such a difference in terms of the trajectory that it put my life on.
AP Chemistry and AP US History students were able to take a trip to Hawaii, partially paid for by the Birmingham Grant.
When they said they were going on a trip to Hawaii, I was like, well, I have to go. Like, when else am I gonna get the chance to go to Hawaii with all my best friends? So I was really excited. All my teachers, all my favorite teachers were going. So I kind of wanted to get a glimpse of who they really were and stuff. So that was why I really wanted to go.
Oh, we also got to go to Pearl Harbor. We learned about the attack on Pearl Harbor and the different ships that were there, as well as the USS Missouri and the treaties that were signed there to end the Pacific theater of World War II. The Birmingham trip was well worth it. Every cent that gets poured into funding us Wylie High and Wylie East students to go is just really amazing, because a lot of us, we don't get to travel a lot. Our families don't like to go on vacations a lot. So giving us an opportunity to go out, explore our country and our world, it's really awesome and makes our high school career just worth it and very memorable.
From the CTE programs, AP Chemistry, AP US History classes, and Birmingham Scholars, thank you to the Birmingham family for the impact on students' lives and the successes we're able to achieve because of the advantages the Trust provides.